Hola, I'm Jar, and I don't know, I'm feeling kind of weird today. Where should I start? Okay, I was watching this movie. A movie that everyone saw, Up, and you know those dogs like when somebody screams squirrel, and then they look for the squirrel, and it's like for me it's like there is 50 squirrels, and then I look at one and get interest on that one, but I see that one and I look at the other way. You know, it's like this every single week or every couple of weeks. I find like a new interest, you know, and I get so obsessed with it. Obsessed is the right word. Let's say 2 weeks ago, I was starting to be obsessed with stationery. I was kind of liked that, the stationery stuff. I always buy notebooks that I don't even use it, pens and all that kind of stuff. But I was again obsessed with that, and then this thought came to my mind that I was like, hey, why don't I make my own notebooks? And then this thought led me to, hey, why don't I start a store? That would be so nice to have a store with all these things that I like. And then I started to, I went for a walk to make like a research on the market and visit some stores that I like here in Amsterdam and take pictures and see how they lay out their stuff. And I went into ChatGPT to help me build up like a plan to found a store in like 3 to 4 years, and started to go like making Pinterest boards, stalking stores on Instagram, and like, you know, doing all this market research. And that's been gone for almost a week now, because last week I reminded that I always wanted to have a motorcycle, like one of the big nice motorcycles, you know. I had one when I was 25 years old, like 15 years ago, 23 years old, something like that. Yeah, 22 maybe, yeah, around 15 years ago. And I always wanted to have like a really nice one, and then I reminded of that, and then I switched my attention to searching for motorcycles and how much they are and what modifications I can make to them and what clothes should I buy and what gear can I bring for longer trips. And I don't know if I want to camp on those trips. And then I went to camping gear, or looking for tents and things that I can bring, that I can make food while camping, and that has nothing to do with motorcycles anymore. And that's the whole thing that starts over and over again. And honestly, today I'm kind of tired of it. I do have fun with it sometimes. It's like I'm always like looking for these things, and sometimes like in the process I'm having so much fun, you know. It's like I love planning stuff. I'm not super good at executing them, or because again I just find another squirrel and go for that one as well, instead of executing my plan to grab that one first. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's a problem to me. Sometimes I have fun, but sometimes I just feel bad because all these other interests that I was interested before just get forgotten, and I don't do anything about them. For example, today I should be like doing another YouTube video instead of when going for a walk to take pictures, because I decided this morning that I wanted to make a zine, and just went out for a walk and take pictures with this new obsession in mind. And I was just this morning looking for inspiration for photo zines and make a whole new Pinterest board about that. And now, after the morning is gone, now this is afternoon, I think it's like 3 p.m. now. Now it's after lunch. I came back home after this walk, and all I can think about is all these interests that I have and the things I wanted to do, and that leads me to a choice paralysis, where instead of doing any of those things, I was just in the couch browsing YouTube and Instagram for an hour, thinking on what I should be doing and don't actually doing anything, and not actually doing anything, you know? And that's basically the case every single Saturday. My wife goes to work, she works Saturdays, and I wake up and I was like, fuck yeah, today I'm gonna do this, and that. And I do one thing in the morning, come back to lunch, and I just get paralyzed by all these choices from all these interests I have, and at the end just forget about them because I don't stick to it and don't do much to, I don't know, don't follow through, you know? Yeah. Some days, like today, I just feel like shit because I don't see things through an end. I just leave things unfinished. Sorry, I think that was a dark one. Well, I don't know. I just wanted to come here and say it out loud. And when I say it out loud, I know it feels kind of stupid, but it's something that I just can't help. It's going for ages, and probably will be going for ages. But I don't know. Sometimes just talking out loud helps, right? So yeah, thank you for helping me, and thank you for watching me rambling about this one. And yeah, I think that's it for today. Cheers. Bye bye.